Who's a brave soul here? All right, and please share your name. Gita.
Well, actually,
Gayatri, okay.
well, basically, I just wrote that I would like to thank you because there's so many people, even saying good morning, they find it really hard to say that. So it's just smiling at someone makes their day.
Good. So Gita Ben was just saying that she would like to just practice a little more kindness. Simple acts of kindness. Bringing a smile or saying hello, good morning to somebody. Nice. Anybody else? Oh, yes, sir. What's your name?
Jonathan.
Jonathan.
Be a source of peace and happiness for my parents and sister.
Nice. Thank you. He said, Jonathan said, I'd like to be a source of peace for my family, for my parents and sister. Thank you. Nice seeds. Yes? Naleen Bhai. He's setting out an intention. There should be no one hungry or thirsty in this world. Peace, harmony, and unity should prevail. Thank you. Awesome. Thank you guys for taking the time out to just plant those seeds. Again, it's not about whether it happens or not. I think seed planting, it's a lot of laws of nature that happens with that. We have an intention, and then when the karma ripens, when the time ripens, somehow things work out. I wanted to share a song with you that's called Planting Seeds. And it's on this theme that's really taught in a lot of religions. I know in the Bhagavad Gita, in the Hindu religion, it shares Krishna talking to Arjuna this idea that we must do our work, we must do our karma, we must do our duty, whatever our duty calls to be. But the second part of that is to do it with detachment. Doing things, but then not feeling like you're stuck to it. Right? That's where a lot of our stress, anxiety, suffering comes from. So this song is really from that spirit, and I want us to sing along. Okay? Can you guys read this? Oh, good. It says, whatever grows will grow, whatever dies will die, whatever works will work, whatever flies will fly, whatever fails will fail, what's meant to soar will soar. I am planting seeds, nothing more. You guys open to singing together? Yeah? Okay. Great. But the roots are always growing, no matter if I'm there, no matter if I'm around. Alright, here we go, we're gonna sing this together. Whatever grows will grow, whatever dies will die, whatever works will work, whatever flies will fly, whatever fails will fail, what's meant to soar will soar. It's like your whole life. takes a long time to show it. We plant the seeds then, we look at them now. But the roots are always growing, no matter if I'm there or never around. Okay, so we're gonna sing this 3 times together. Alright? Whatever grows will grow, whatever dies will die, whatever works will work, whatever flies will fly, whatever fails will fail. What's meant to sow will sow. I am planting seeds. Whatever grows will grow, whatever dies will die, whatever works will work, whatever flies will fly, whatever fails will fail. What's meant to sow will sow. I am planting seeds. Whatever grows will grow. Let it grow, let it grow. Dies, whatever works, when it works, whatever flies. Let it fly, let it fly. Fails will fail. Let it fail to soar will soar. Let it soar. We're planting seeds and nothing more. Thank you. Thank you guys for singing together. That was a nice group activity. The monitors are not working. Just wanted to what you guys are. Noble Friends is the next theme that I wanted to kind of bring out. And we're going to have a dear sister share a song as well. This idea of noble friendship kind of really breaks out of this idea of what we tend to think of as family, or just to think of as our good friends. This idea of noble friendship is really more on this theme of friends that are really shining the light on our path. Friends that are really giving us the chance to grow as human beings. So it could be strangers, actually. When I say friends, it could be strangers, it could be loved ones, anybody that's shining the light for us to say, wow, I would like to walk in that direction. Or when we have darkness, they shine the light to allow us to get back from that darkness and grow. And there's a small story of Buddha, Lord Buddha and Ananda. Ananda was like his right-hand man. He was a very saintly soul. And one day Ananda comes to Buddhaji, and says, Buddhaji, I figured it out. He thought he had gained this wisdom. He said, I finally realized that our spiritual path, 50% of our spiritual path is our sangha, is our noble friendship. And he really felt after so much introspection that he had figured that out. And Buddhaji says, wow, it's good that you've been reflecting on this, Ananda. It's a very important theme in our lives to have noble community around us, noble friends surrounding us. He says, very, very good, except your math is a little off. He said, our spiritual path actually is 100% of our noble friends, 100% of the sangha that we keep around us. And that theme, I remember when I was young, my dad used to always say, be aware of who you keep as your friends. And I think we all, as parents, I know all of us have that same intention. Well, who is the friends of our kids? Let me meet them. And it's so important. It's so important because that's really, of course we learn from our parents, we learn from our teachers, but the people we have around us is really who we look to for that guiding light through thick and thin. So I wanted to have a dear sister, Tanya Wells, amazing singer. She went to the Himalayas, actually, and found a lot of truth and a lot of inspiration from that space, from the spiritual space that the Himalayas is. And now, just sharing her music from a whole different space, a very sacred space, and I'm very blessed to have her share with us today. So dear Tanya, thank you.
I'm very honoured to be here and participate in quite a profound gathering. It's just a really beautiful thing just to share our experiences and just to be open, just open your hands to receive. And I think music is very powerful in creating that as well. I'd just like to start my performance with a short prayer, which is in Sanskrit, and it describes the attributes of Lord Shiva, and describing his compassion and his purity. So, as I sing this, I would like us all just to put our attention on our heart. Just bring your attention inside. Because as Nimesh was establishing, the seed of friendship and the seed of love really begins from the heart, from inside. So I'll just begin with a shloka. Everybody's free. Everybody's free. Oh, brother and sister together will make it through. Oh, yes. Someday His Spirit will take you and guide you there. I know you've been hurting, but I've been waiting to be there for you. And I'll be there just helping you out whenever I can. Oh, everybody's free. Oh, yes. Oh, everybody's free. Oh, yes. To feel good, to feel love, to feel your spirit is inside, to feel friendship and devotion, to feel love.
Thank you. One more big round of applause. So, in this theme of friendship, how many of you have a cell phone with you right now? You guys are like, man, I didn't come here to do all these group activities. What I thought would be fun is, on this theme of friendship and love for our people, is that if we just pulled our cell phones out and did a quick text message to somebody that you've wanted to just say thank you to, and you don't have to, but whoever would like to, I think it would be beautiful. And just send a message saying, thinking of you, thank you for being in my life. You know, maybe there's somebody that you haven't had a chance to do that to in a while. Just giving us an excuse to do it right now. And then when they ask you, why did you send that to me, you can explain. So we're just going to give ourselves like 2 minutes to pull out our phone and offer a text message to a dear soul, family or friend.